Hey YouTube, happy holidays everybody. I hope that you guys are all doing good and that you guys have had an amazing holiday season so far. Coming up on the end of 2020 and we're entering 2021 slowly but surely. And in today's video, you guys, we're going to be talking about teas and herbs for overall wellness and to prevent from getting sick this winter. Alright you guys, so we're going to jump right in. For the first tea that we have today, it is sage tea. This tea is really amazing and really powerful for the body, so I like to pay respect and homage to the indigenous people of America because they cultivate sage, and also they're really big in terms of drinking this for overall health and wellness. And one of the coolest things about sage tea is that it is antiseptic and it's also an antiviral. And as you're drinking it, it's literally clearing out everything from the body, all the toxins, anything that's been in your body for a long time, and it's detoxing you also through mind, body, spirit, and soul, so on multiple levels. And one of the things that people also really don't know about sage is the fact that it cleanses your lungs. So when you're drinking that sage, it's literally pulling out anything that's been stored in your lungs over time and also in your nasal passageways. I mean, it's pulling all this down and it's detoxing it out through the lymphatic system. So sage tea is really a great tea to drink if you've been out in public a lot, if you've been outside, or just if you feel like you need to have things pull from out of your body on a much deeper level. And I think that drinking sage tea daily will make sure that your lungs are being healthy and maintained. Alright guys, so that's sage tea right here. And moving on to the next tea that we have is going to be peppermint tea. And this tea is one of my favorites. Aside from an antiviral perspective or just overall wellness, peppermint tea is really good at relieving stress. You know, so if you had a long day and you want to calm down, or you just like your mind is racing, drinking peppermint tea will help ground you. So peppermint tea is really good for soothing the nasal passageways. It has a very cooling effect. So if you feel like you're coming down with a sore throat, or you feel like your throat is very hot, and that feeling when your body gets sick, drinking peppermint tea will make sure that your passageways are cooled down and that your sore throat is being alleviated. So if you're drinking this, you'll notice that overall your body starts to feel very relaxed and calm, and if you feel like you're getting sick, your temperature actually will go down, and that's part of that cooling effect that peppermint tea has. In addition to that, peppermint tea is really awesome for cleansing out any toxins that you have in your body and then transporting them out through your urine. So basically, peppermint tea will take anything that you have in your body that shouldn't be in there, and it will make sure that it's being transported out. Alright guys, so we have peppermint tea. Moving on to our next tea, you guys, this is one of my favorites. We have green tea. This one is jasmine green tea, but any green tea of any kind counts. And one of the coolest things about green tea that I love is the fact that it energizes you in mind, body, spirit, and soul. So if you drink it in the morning, you just feel like really amazing, really awake. And it's better than coffee because it doesn't have that crash afterwards from the caffeine. It has a little bit of caffeine in it, but not as much as coffee. I'm not bashing coffee, but I'm just saying this is a healthy alternative. And moving on to the wellness effects of it, green tea is extremely high in antioxidants. And by having that high antioxidant effect, what it does is that it ends up boosting your immune system. So you have all these antioxidants that are assisting your immune system with fighting anything that's coming your way. In addition to that, green tea is also really good for your skin. It's really good for your teeth, getting any toxins out of your body that shouldn't be there. And this is something where you can drink a cup of green tea in the morning every day, and you're giving your body that extra protection that it wouldn't have if you weren't drinking green tea. All right, you guys, so we have green tea. Moving on to our next tea that we have ginger tea. This one is another one of my favorites. I would like to call ginger tea sun in a cup, and the reason why I say that is because ginger has that energy of the sun. Ginger is very powerful because it raises the chi of the body, and during the winter time we have a lot of the cold weather. We have the winter blues, as people would say, because there's less sunlight. And by drinking ginger, you're able to bring that energy of the sun back into your body, and it's able to actually warm your body up and also bring your energy up to levels that it would be at in the summertime. Ginger tea is also awesome because it is another tea that soothes your passageways and transports any mucus, phlegm that shouldn't be in your body out. So if you're drinking ginger tea, literally and honestly, and you mix some honey up in there, your sore throat does not have a chance, because what ginger is going to do is that's going to fortify and protect your passageways. So this is a really awesome tea to drink throughout the year when it's getting colder. And also another thing I would like to add is that ginger tea is really good for digestion as well, and if you're feeling dizzy, nauseous, or if you have a headache. All right, guys, that's ginger tea. And for the final tea, guys, we have elderberry tea. So elderberry tea is a really powerful and amazing tea. First off, I would like to say that elderberry tea is an antiviral, and elderberry is really good and awesome for protecting your lungs. You know, this is something that is really important considering the time that we're in and what is happening in this world. You guys don't need me to say what it is. You already know what it is. I don't want to say it because I don't want this video to be flagged, but elderberry is really good at coating your lungs and protecting them. In addition to that, elderberry is also an antiviral. So if there are any viruses that are in your body that should not be in there, elderberry is really good about transporting them right out back where they should go. In addition to that, elderberry tea is really good for your overall well-being and making sure that you feel like you can breathe in the wintertime. And by saying this, elderberry gives your lungs that extra boost and that extra strength that they need to move throughout the winter season. So as it's getting colder, you notice that sometimes it's a little bit different for you to breathe. It may feel like a little bit hard when you're pulling those breaths in because of that cold air as it's being absorbed into your lungs. Elderberry makes sure that your lungs are strengthened and ready to take in that cold air. And finally, what I would like to say is that elderberry is really smooth and really awesome, and it has proteins that are powerful enough to destroy the cold and the flu. So say that you've already come into contact with something and you feel like, you know, you need to really get it out, you need to conquer it, drink some elderberry tea, and I guarantee you in a few days it'll be gone. So you guys, I would like to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please drop down any tips, herbs that you have below that you take. I would love to hear them and see them in the comment section. And I would also please like to say like, subscribe, drop your comment down below. Peace.